this guy Dean again, babes. Dean did it again, babes. When I thought he was a creepy caller, a stomach grizzler, but I ain't say nothing. But here we go, babes. Look at this, babes. You know what Dean told me on the scene? He said, he said this town has a lot of good people. Can I make an exception? I said my wife has atmospheres. I don't make exceptions for pimples. I'm sorry about that. You probably wasn't educated. Too bad for that. Hey, babe, you should have thought about the situation that was going on and the framing that been going on through time and stuff. And look at this stupid stink. This stupid stink that want to wear out your emotions and get you stabbed at a point in time. Super stink. Super stink. Oh, that shit ain't getting no. You don't gotta hold the light from that shit. You gotta hold the light away from that shit, dude. Whoa! That shit really tried to kill. That. Hold on. Let's see if we get it. Let's see. Baby, y'all black it out, baby. There you go. Yeah, that shit is gonna be forever. Babe, that shit is 100% gone. Babe, for real. That shit is super stank, man. It's super stank, man. Hey, listen, man. Let me tell you something, babe. Let me be real with you. The nigga Dean told me there was decent people in the town, like their family, that shouldn't I make an exception. I'm never gonna put a pimple on the atmosphere. I mean, the empresses is bad enough that people be wearing them and causing their pimples. The empresses, yo, listen, you can't imagine having a cellular structure that rejuvenated in the in depth of the celestial Earth, the celestial planet, that been migrating cellular activity in other type of forms that been causing pimples. It's like an embarrassment to manifest because of what a person will look like at a time. Oh my God. Then on top of it, you better be nice on your martial arts if that's the case. Because if you had the little ingrained super migrated pimples, what is gonna happen if you don't know your martial arts and you're not up to date with your martial arts? And then it'd be your time. It'd be next up to bat. Another person said, "What are you talking about?" I said, "Hey, it's like having a pimple, babes, and then having an allergic reaction to the outbreak of your vampire some ways at the time. Ah! All type of stuff. And then other things, oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Yo, babes, let's think about this. Some chicks, I never told people this science. Imagine some chicks that masturbate at a time that stick their finger in their pussy, right? What caused the vampiristic emotions of individuals at the time after wearing your energy? And then to a point, imagine if there a point of reflection at the time of another astrological empress that points a reflection of yourself at a time at an altitude, longitude, and degree point of a distance of your own reflection and away of another astrological tree, and they were renting you like you was some fucking automobile, like they were gonna crash and sabotage, and then the chick goes and masturbates at a time, and then you wondering what's causing your the gravitational fucking up the gravitational pull of your reality, and the bitches over there like all in her crotch, like yo, imagine a chick all in her crotch, all type of shit, and being on a Chikon bus in Japan, and then a person says, what caused the vampiristic emotions that cause another individual to go crazy in a humane condition in the physical reality, and it's some bitch finger popping herself, And imagine her looking like you finger popping herself. Imagine a chick finger popping herself after rinsing you at a certain time. Then your purity of your astrological tree finger popping herself, and then causing the anatomy of the star beings because she had the perfect fit of your condition and caused the anatomies of your star beings to come down and shit. That just wasted energy and shit. And caught the vampiristic emotions because they're looking to survive, so they're gonna be out for blood, trying to get a form of hunger. Then they're gonna be scaring people, and then on top of it, then if I didn't refine the astrological tree, oh my God, that's like a chill killing your whole astrological tree with stink pussy emotions. Whoa! And then causing stink emotions because she she probably done touched things after, doesn't realize that you're a real empress. How come um she's supposed to be delicate around her humane condition? And then on top of it, she's supposed to be around me to be cleansy, right? Imagine the chick is supposed to be in here cleaning this, cleaning that, cleaning this, cleaning that, doing everything to make sure that her chemistry is keeping cleansy around me. And then she's want to be with with our continuous of our children. That is that just has an outer covering just because of form of sacredcy and their real intent is a level of cellular activity. Oh my God, babes, it's super sickness after that. That'll cause vampiristic emotions. She then on top of it, she could kill your astrological tree. So imagine how many niggas are saying they're satisfied on their planet with what they got, and then they be in space, and then on top of it, the bitch be finger popping herself, all type of stuff, and other niggas be in space like, yo, why the fuck this shit feel uncomfortable today? What the fuck? What the fuck is going on with mine? That nigga, and then he'd be like, yo, and then you'd be like, wondering what the fuck is going on, and then why does niggas so psychotic, like they need you there to get a piece of pussy at a time? I don't need you there to get a piece of pussy. I'm supposed to have the pussy, and you already know this. I don't care if you give it to me. I don't, as a matter of fact, you can keep the pussy because if that's what you're doing, you're just gonna end up with a lot of stuff that's just gonna be too hot for you to handle at a time. And then after that, you ain't gotta worry about your life no more. It's just like deprivation, a fade out. Why, pal? Because your Gucci bag handlers chicks that they pussies be getting Gucci bags and it was too good for an individual while your stupid trash that's out over there manipulating the physical reality wanted to do the golden fleece and wanted to be a creepy crawlers scale dirt individuals that wanted me to learn how to cut how to do out of body experience where they could snatch my body. Yo, you're gonna be a real stupid bitch when you. Some of you empresses, wow. I guess your star beings did a little too much science to the stink emotions that they had sealed away on their point and this shit, right? But anyway, if they didn't want to see me, I didn't have to. I didn't have to get mind fucked for an individual to fuck you over at a time. Another chick probably finger popped herself a certain type of way and didn't care about your existence and stuff. It's just like a chick. It's just like a chick. It's like a chick trying to get a point. It's like a chick feeling that she's the top empress, higher than you, and knowing that she's the elder empress, and then she wants to put on your energy at a time, just because she wants to bust you in your fucking head. And then when you realize what's going on, and then you don't want to do her no favor to be on her, then she comes up with all type of excuses to maneuver just to get your energy on her because she just wants to kill you at a time. And then on top of it, because she's trying to murder you to murder her empress because she knows that she can't get to her empress if she'll weaken her foundation. And that's fucked up, bitch. But since you had a bunch of stupid fucking kids, and don't blame my YouTube documentary because this is gonna be on YouTube for your remembrance. So there's nobody that has an excuse to because if they heard this, there ain't no excuse to the people that's gonna die for real. So hey man, too bad for your vampiristic pussy bitches. You ever seen the bitches that masturbate in cars that jump around and ride around in cars and they just park up and then they all they and they put there was one chick, her fucking pussy looked like a fucking tunnel. I looked at that shit, I said that shit it disgusted me. Another person would have thought that was kind of sexy, but if a man was a rapist or something, he would have really physically enjoyed that a certain type of way. Me? she had the body of a perfect being of the empress until she opens her legs. And then I was just like, wow, that's just too bad, you know? It's just stink crotch all day. But, your coffee drinkers and your fucking tobacco smokers like that shit, right? There's good people, there's good people around in town. Shouldn't you give them a chance? You have an atmosphere, shouldn't it pop at a time? You shouldn't have protection all at a time. The nigga said that shit. I would have never fixed my mouth to even say something stupid like that. Oh my god. That nigga Dean is funny. Especially after his living room situation and his bank halt. Halt the bank. What money goes in? All day swipe. All day. This is the life. You should do this. Stalker emotions for jailhouse ass and rock. Oh my god. It's like, yo, bitch, I don't even gotta look at this video after I just said this. It doesn't even need to be said. It's just like, yo, man, yeah, babe, these other individuals just finger popping their pussy, calling vampiristic emotions. Because another person's left. A chick finger popping herself all day is just drying out her crotch. She ain't getting the real dick. And then if she finger popped herself and then she go fuck somebody else, it's even worse. She really wasted her time because she didn't even get to get it. It's like being on another planet and jerking off at the planet of home, planet of your house of nourishment on your home planet. And then when your husband's not home or starving, you go finger pop yourself. The nigga comes home. He ain't me. It's like you just wasted his life and he didn't realize what was going on and stuff. And then on top of it, you ain't coming to this planet for me to have sex. Get the fuck out of here. You stupid bitch. Oh, you traveled the waste, or you tried to get it all in one shot, right? You just wanted all the secrets to yourself, right? If it ever had to go back up, you should be the one. Yo, you're a stupid bitch. Oh my god. Yo, babe, I feel sorry for you. And then on top of it, half of the pussy I'm seeing I don't even want because there's niggas around. And then there's coffee drinkers and tobacco smokers around. That's not even supposed to be around. And then on top of it, you have individuals with firearms. Hey, probably you probably are the Brooklyn life from here to the north where I'm at, right? Hey, good for you, dude. Bye bye, man. Should have thought about your physics. Wow.